Would $1 million change your life right now? If somebody walked up to you and handed you $1 million, how would your life change? What would you do differently? Have you ever even considered the prospect of an extra $1 million? Here is the harsh truth and reality for the vast majority of people. 75% of people who are just given money, like winning the lottery, end up losing it or even being in a worse position than they were previously within 2 to 5 years. I know. It's like, and you were like, that's never going to happen to me. Give me $1 million and I'll show you. But here's the truth. The vast majority of people are struggling financially because of a lack and scarcity consciousness. Now, you cannot create or hold wealth if you have a dominant lack and scarcity consciousness. The only way you're going to be able to create, receive, and hold wealth is if you have a wealth and prosperity consciousness. So there are those who will receive that money and they will invest it wisely. They will shore up their future wealth. They will use it in a way that actually generates more wealth. But 75% of people have no idea what to do with $1 million, and they end up blowing out on all sorts of rubbish that doesn't actually create future generational wealth. So what do you do about it? Because here's what you don't understand is that if somebody gave you $1 million, great, sweet. If you win the lottery, amazing, fantastic. But you need to prepare for it internally. And you can actually create a $1 million life if you have the right consciousness. If somebody gives you $10,000, that could change your world really, really dramatically, depending on how you invest it, how you use it. It's not about the amount of money that you have. It's about how you use the money that you already have. So if you are not using your money wisely now, start. If you want to have an extra $1 million in your life, start focusing on what it would be like to have an extra $1 million in your life, and then go about creating a plan to have an extra $1 million in your life. If $1 million lands in your lap in the process, happy days. But if you're putting all your eggs in one basket, as in one day I'm going to win the lottery, then good luck with that, because that's you and like billions of other people on the planet who are sitting there. They're either waiting for an inheritance, so somebody's got to die, or they're waiting to win the lottery, or they're waiting for some ship to come in that's going to magically land the money in their lap. And then they don't know what to do with it. They don't know how to invest it. They don't know how to use that money to grow their money. Here's the 3 things that wealthy people know. They know how to make money. That is a very important skill set to have. Know how to make money. Know how to keep money and not spend it hand over fist on crap that you don't need or does not add long-term value to your life. And they know how to grow their money. They know how to invest it wisely. So $1 becomes $2, $5, $10. If you look at Warren Buffett's philosophy, and somebody once asked him, why are you still driving an old Cadillac? Man, you could afford any car you want. This is the investment billionaire. And he said, because I know that every single dollar that I spend, if I invest that money, then that I could 3x it, 5x it, 10x it. So potentially, if he drops a couple of $100,000 on a car, then that car didn't cost him $200K. It actually cost him potentially up to $2 million. So he sees the value of that money as its potential. It's not just about the money that you have. It's the potential of the money that you have, that you could multiply it and actually secure wealth and freedom in your financial future. So this is an important question. What would you do with $1 million? Sit down and think about, if somebody gave me $1 million, what would I do with it? Firstly, probably pay your bills, pay off your debts, all that stuff. Then look at, yes, your lifestyle is important, but every single dollar that you spend is money that could be used to invest wisely in a way that actually builds and grows that money and secures your future wealth and freedom. Money is never something that you want to look at as a momentary thing that you just go out and spend it. That's why so many people are struggling and poor and they don't have any money at the end of their month. Be wise, be a good money steward. And if you want to create $1 million, start thinking about how you're going to offer value to the marketplace to create $1 million business. Now, I am very passionate about entrepreneurship. As the woo-woo warrior, my name is Marguerita, I am the woo-woo warrior, and I've helped thousands of wealth and freedom seekers, conscious entrepreneurs to clear their fears, doubts, blocks, and limiting beliefs so they could rewire their brain for money, wealth, abundance, and success and create a wealth consciousness. And I am really passionate about helping people just like you to create wealth through a business that feeds your soul and makes a positive difference in the world. And if you want to know more about that, then you can check out my free workshop. It is the Wealth by Design workshop, where I take you through a step-by-step framework that will ultimately give you a plan, a strategic action plan that you can get started building wealth in a way that feeds your soul right now, today. So you can go and check that out, register for it now. If you have enjoyed this video, then do me a favor, show me some love. Like and subscribe, comment below, let me know how this landed for you. And tell me what you're going to do with that $1 million. If somebody does come by and actually give you $1 million, or when you make that $1 million, how is that going to change your life? I'd love to know. So, and if you want another video that's going to help you to rewire your brain for money, wealth, abundance, and success, then check out this EFT tapping video next. It's going to really help to lock this in so you have future wealth, freedom, and success.